I'll play you one more. If it means that much to you. I'll play you this one because, so like John and Tom were saying, is I'm going to talk to the kids at the school tomorrow, which is fun because, I don't know, but there's realities of this line of work that you can't tell sixth graders. You know what I mean? But there's also levels. There's also levels to this kind of work. And, you know, I know a lot of guys who haven't done, you know, you live and you learn. You live and you learn, I guess. But we've been living in Tennessee for going on 3 years, I guess, now. And 2 of that, been doing mostly construction. So, but the first time I went to Tennessee, my hopes were so high, unfathomably high. Because I remember growing up, I grew up in Nebraska, like an hour south of Lincoln, Nebraska, and I remember thinking, if I could get a gig in Lincoln, in a real city, lights out, man. I made it, right? And so imagine that times 1,000 going to Nashville for the first time. And my show was at some, I don't know what exactly it was, but somebody decided that like last minute they were going to rent out the whole bar. And so they rented out the bar for a private party and closed the show. And so I was just like in Nashville in my minivan trying to figure out what to do. And I had never been there and I had no friends there. I thought, well, I'll go get some of the Nashville hot chicken. And I couldn't find any place. My phone died. So I ended up at a KFC in the rain at night. I was the only person in this KFC charging my phone, eating chicken, and just feeling really sorry for myself. So I said, well, I'm going to go find a bar. And so I did, and this is a song about that. And I will tell you, when we moved to Nashville, we were renting a house in a part of town called Madison. And, like, to put it politely, we had kind of the nicest house on the block. And ours wasn't even that great. It was okay, you know? But it was kind of a rough neighborhood. But I'll never forget going to get groceries at Walmart and being like, did I get groceries here? I could have sworn this is the first time I come here. And then I realized I changed my oil in that parking lot. And I slept there that night after my first trip to Nashville. So I made it. But this is called The Death of a Good Man. On the east side of Nashville, I sat and got stoned with a man who never told me his name. Said the death of a good man don't really matter if he ain't got no friends and no kin. He said, I blame it on this damn tobacco. He said, I blame it on this damn old booze. And I blame it on the fella sitting up there in heaven for giving me the right to choose. Said the cancer came back, about a month ago. After 2 years of leaving me alone. And my wife passed back in December. Since then I've been here on my own. In '04 my boy fought in Fallujah, just like I went and fought back in Nam. But I made it home. Some bastard shot him and he died over there in the sand. He said, I reckon I'll die on a Tuesday, and I hope the sun's gonna shine. I can't take it with me, so I drink it right here. My whiskey, my beer, and my wine.
he spoke like a Southern Baptist preacher, sang like a Pentecostal choir. He said he always done right by his mama, and ain't no man alive could call him a liar. But some nights his spirit gets heavy. He dreams of a lost promised land that look like back home in Virginia. He said, son, I'll never see them old hills again. And I'd sit at the bar while he's talking, just like me and him are old friends. Promised I'd always remember the life of a good man. 'Cause he spoke like a Southern Baptist preacher, and he sang like a Pentecostal choir. Said he always done right by his woman, and ain't no man could call him a liar. But some nights when his spirit got heavy, he'd dream of a lost promised land that looked like back home in Virginia. He said, I'll never see them old hills again. And I'd sit at the bar while he's talking, just like me and him are old friends. Promise I'd always remember the life of a good man. On the east side of Nashville I sat, and I got stoned.